I am not the first in my family to go to college. I'm the youngest of three. I've got two older sisters. Started at the University of Texas. When I finished there, I went to medical school in San Antonio, and from that point moved up to Columbia, Missouri for my residency in plastic surgery. It was not some grand plan from a young age, although my mom likes to think that she had that plan for me. When I got to Missouri to do my residency, during my intern year in December, I rotated on plastic surgery. And the very first surgery I went into and scrubbed in plastic surgery, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I'm not married, never have been, no children. I'm 43 years old, and without a wife or kids, I get to motorcycle. And so that's what I do. I ride it into the office, and so after a long, hard day of work, I have my bike to ride home. And you know, the days are wonderfully fun, but it takes a lot of concentration. And so even on days that I won't have time to work out, the ride home is enough to just kind of relax you. I was a quarterback when I played football in high school, and I started on the B team. And the way that the rotation worked is that the real starter started on the A team, and then the backup got to start on the B team, so he got playing time. I was convinced that the starter only had the starter's job because his dad was the varsity coach. So fast forward 7 years, when he won the Heisman Trophy, I had to back off that idea. So yeah, Ty Detmer, who went to BYU, was the guy that beat me out for the starting job. That's the first time I've admitted that publicly, I think. I think it was 2004. I was just in my first year of practice. I was at St. Louis University. I was a clinical instructor in plastic surgery, so had shared in doing some instruction of the medical students and residents. And I got a letter from Dr. Kent, and he introduced Lifestyle Lift to me, and I flew up to Michigan and met with Dr. Kent, and he and I hit it off really well. And I saw the types of patients that we got to do, and the practice environment and the safety profile, and it really does hit all of the areas that I take the most pleasure in. To see people and their responses to feeling more like themselves again for the first time in a long time, and know that we're doing that safely. And honestly, most importantly to me, every patient looks natural. It's hard. Sometimes people don't understand that when we tell them that you're going to look natural. They're like, well, I want to look better. And I say, well, you absolutely will.